Back to Planet Zoo, everybody. So today the plan is to finish off the Japanese macaque habitat. That's the initial plan. Get some climbing frames and stuff done for it. Maybe add some big details to the building. And then I want to get like a building here and a building here. Not entirely sure what they're going to be or what they're not going to be. But I haven't decided how I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to go ahead and build a few more buildings. I say a few. Then I'm going to go ahead and lay out basically the next habitat. I think I definitely want to get some kind of habitat along here. And I want this habitat to be surrounded in, like I said, the Japanese buildings to give that, you know, that feel that you're in, you know, you're in like a, you know what I'm trying to say. Trying to get to give that feel that you're in like a Japanese themed area, or feel like you're in Japan. I haven't decided what habitat I'm going to build here, but it's going to be something along like this, and then I'm going to make it come round here, and then from here I don't know how it's going to go. But there's definitely room to get a couple of habitats here easily. So the idea is I want to get quite a few habitats and stuff in. I just want to give them like a unique shape, you know, how it, you know. And then I'm gonna just do that for time being because I'm not entirely sure on what. So I'm gonna start building some barriers for a couple of habitats, I think. Just some small ones. Yeah, it is. Nothing super big. Problem is I've got these big old trees, which is fine, except one minor issue, and that is, why the hell am I using brick? That's the first issue. I gotta be careful because obviously if I have all these trees will count toward what is in the habitat, and if it's a creature that doesn't like these, then ultimately that's gonna be not what I want, you know. So yeah. I'm trying to think on how I want to do this. Like the angle of this one needs to be a bit more dramatic. See, that's always going to be an issue, but I could just make it go straight, yeah. Okay, and then curve it again. Turn the size right down to like probably 7. No, 7's too big. 6. Like that. No, it's got to be straight, it just looks stupid otherwise. There we go. And then I can curve it for this last bit. No, I can't. It won't let me. What is this? They've like updated it. Let's turn off angle sight real quick. It's a bit of a weird shape in it. It's not very big either. I feel like if it's going to be some kind of creature, it needs to be a bit bigger, you know. So if I bring it all, turn the size back down to like 12. Yeah. See, my concern is with, I don't want. I can't see because there you go. Oh my gosh, can you not? There we go. These trees are going to be in the way, that's the problem, and that means I'm going to have to move them. Which is fine, kind of, not really. It's just a bit of a pain. Because I had them positioned so they wouldn't, you know, they would cover what I needed them to cover. There you go. Plants need to come back a little bit. Not a ton, just a little bit. Okay, that should be enough, and I think the only one left to go change is this one. This one needs to come back, or rotated, so that the leaves aren't in the way. There we go. There you go, so that just frees up space. How does that look on this side? It's fine, it's fine. Awesome. No, because I need to move this one as well. I hate having to move these trees. Rotate them. Oh, the boxes are going off again. There. It should be good. Right, maybe not. Maybe this one needs to come back. Come on. There you go. There. And maybe this one again. Not that one. This one. This one. Can't grab the tree that I want to grab. This one. There we go. There you go. Yes, there's going to be habitat there. Not sure what creature it's going to be just yet. Haven't really decided that. I want to lay out another habitat. Quite a bigger one, I think. So all of these shapes, like all these barriers I'm using and stuff, are just temporary. They're not going to be permanent. You turn his size down. Right there. There we go. Then up. Yeah, see, I don't like that. This is the hardest part. This is about like getting habitats built. Is like what kind of shape and size are you going for? You know. So if I straighten this out, turn on angle snap. Guess that way. No, not that way. That way. There we go. And then I can curve it again. Bring it here. Straighten it out. Turn off angle snap again. That. And then back on. Curve it. Like so. I know that's not what I want, is it? Turn that size down to like 80. Yeah, and then bring it this way. Nice. There you go. So again, like I said, just gives me a rough idea on size of the habitats. I think my concern is I don't want it to be too much habitat and not enough of anything else. That's my concern, which is why I'm tempted to just get rid of you, get rid of you, get rid of you, and then have it come to here. This is going to be an issue. So if I turn it down to like 15, no, turn it down to like 12, yeah. Like that. Now I can get a building or two here. Yeah, I don't want it to be too much like habitat. Like obviously, you have a certain point where you want habitat, but you don't want it to just be pure habitat. You know, you gotta have a good, decent spread. A spread of habitat and not habitat, I guess. That's why I kind of just like make it up as I go along. But I think I'm still not so sure about this one. I think for time being, I'm actually just going to delete it all. Because I'm not entirely sure how I want this bit to look. I'm not sure if I want it to look like that. Maybe if I did like... I hate the fact that it's got to start out on a straight line, otherwise it's just like, nope. I want it to be switched the other way, so... I don't think that's going to happen. No. Yes, I'm not going to bother with that. We'll worry about that in the future. I want to get a couple of buildings. We definitely want a habitat here. I don't know what it's going to be, but I definitely want something there. But yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and do that for you guys. Go ahead, finish off the Japanese macaque habitat. Work on some last couple of buildings for, well, this themed area. And then we'll go ahead and we'll see what happens after that. So I shall see you guys after the time lapse. Welcome back to Planet Zoo. I hope you enjoyed the little time lapse I had made for you guys. I'm going to give you just a quick overview of what I did basically. I didn't do a ton. I spent a lot more time on here than I expected. But all in all, I think we made it look nice. So, as always, we've got plenty of cherry blossoms over there because they look cool. But yes, we'll start with this. So we went ahead and we touched this up. We started off by making the little houses here. Very simple, not meant to be anything fancy, but they're just enough for the Japanese macaques to just sit in and take a nap. So like popping some small bed in here, just pop it in all of them. They keep going in their boxes, but I can't do anything about that. I don't know why. It's like a bug or something. I don't know. Yeah, so we went ahead and made these. Like I said, I spent a lot of time on it, which is fine. I don't mind. And now the matter's a bit glitched out, but that's fine. But we made this bed, and then we started working on the climbing area, which is very simple platforms. So you just climb up the ropes, and then move on to the next platform, rope, platform, until they got to the top, basically, where they can sleep. I went ahead and we made this little play frame. Again, these little things are here are for the monkeys just to sit on, so guests can see them, basically. I'm also need a lot of climbing space because that's what they need. They're monkeys, you know. I didn't really give them a ton of actual like enrichment though, like, which I should probably work on. Like they could do with some keyboards, you know. Like actual physical enrichment, I didn't really give them any of. That is not what I want to do. Give them like a little keyboard there. One of these mirror things. These things are cool. You can sit here and play with them. I don't actually think they can. So let's not have that. I feel like it's not big enough. Like it would be quite a big platform for them to play on. Maybe like just down here. Thing is, because when you place these, they like throw up a bunch of space. It's really hard to. Yeah, let's see, it does that. It's kind of annoying. There we go. We can do that. We can have one there. There you go. Look, they're already on that keyboard. There you go. And I'm poor again. I don't know what's going on with money, guys. I'm just hemorrhaging cash. Unfortunately though, my computer is really starting to struggle, and I don't know why. It's annoying, very annoying. It's because what the game does, it automatically upgrades the food quality, which in turn... No, I'm not. Huh? No, I'm recording my episode, wrapping it up after the time lapse and stuff. So... But yeah, unfortunately, the game automatically updates their food to higher quality, which in turn costs me more money. So it's making me absolutely skin at the moment. It's kind of annoying. I kind of wish that wasn't a thing. But hey ho, it is what it is. I can chuck a ball there, though, they can sit there. Where else do I want to? I can put a roller feeder. I don't think though I can't put a roller feeder there because I'm pretty sure the actual zookeepers won't be able to get up there. They could have a forage box that's so big. I can't put a forage box down. It's way too big. Block of ice. Block of frozen fruit. I'm back in a second, guys. Sorry. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm giving this because I feel like that's going to be cool. Yeah, I've got to be careful where I put things because obviously the zookeepers need to be able to get up there. If they can't get up there, how on earth are they going to feed them, you know? And I reckon a place like this, just sit it right there. Okay, so this food enrichment. They don't need a ton of enrichment. I want to get them this. And this little ball of ice. There you go, and that should be all they needed for enrichment. Right, here's a giraffe. Enrichment, yeah, so there you go, it's enrichment, it's happy, awesome. But yeah, that's what we did for the habitat. I just did the last little bits for you. And then after the habitat, what did we do next? I think it was these buildings, wasn't it? We started working on these buildings. They're just basic shapes. I want to give them a bit more detail, not a ton more, just a little bit more. Some pillars and stuff. I need to obviously do this side as well, because right now it's you know, right now it is. If I can just do this. And then put it in the middle. There you go, nice. Just simple detail. Oh yeah, I want to put some pillars, maybe a couple of other bits. It's really hard to build. Like, this style is odd. Like, I don't like the windows. I think I said it previously. I just don't like the windows on this build style because it just, I don't know, they just don't match, you know? They just don't match. So we've got that building there, and then we've got this building here, and they're really hard to vary as well. And then we've got this building here, another very similar building again. The windows, like I said, just look all over the place because for some reason the windows for this building, for this type of building, is just really weird. Again, there's probably going to be windows along here, maybe. Just like I said, just you know, I don't like bare walls, but there's a point where you kind of just have to deal with it, you know. And unfortunately, some of this has got to that point. There you go. Nice. Yes. Sweet. Like I said, I'll do more details, add pillars and stuff, maybe a couple of other bits. It's really hard, this style. There isn't really a lot of detail pieces. Like, you got a couple of these signs and you got some baskets, but like for actual wall stuff, I mean, I guess you got this, windows and decorative corners, and I could change the colour of them, I'm pretty sure. You can't. Oh, well, you can. So I could use those, make those work. You got brackets and stuff. There are a couple of things. It's just finding like a useful way to use them, you know. I don't want to just do something that looks stupid, you know. It's got to make sense. So you got stuff like this again that you can place it, but it's just there's no point in placing it unless it makes sense, you know. I don't want to just place stuff just to make it look good. I want it to make sense. You got quite a lot of statues though. Statues are good for the outside, but not the actual wall itself. Bunch of sides, shop fascias, which I don't actually use for everything, but I reckon you can make these work. Like, if you wanted to, you could go like this and then bring this, if I can. I'm out of money again. You can do something like that, but it just looks stupid. I'm minus 4 kgs. But yeah, that's pretty much those buildings. I'll add some detail, find a way to detail, and then we'll do that in the next episode. And I went ahead and I started working on what will give you a rough idea on how the next theme's going to look. Like, as you can tell, there's going to be more detail because you got these bits that you can add. So that's one of the style buildings. I'm also going to build ones with the terracotta roof. They're not going to be as popular as common, but they're going to be there. I'm going to be using these walls and stuff, and these pillars and stuff, these fences, like that. I actually quite like this building. It's quite simple, but it's nice. And then we've got, here's a selection of plants that I'm going to be using. So I tried to filter by Asia and then the main biomes within China, but it gave me very limited results on what plants I could use, and I wanted a bit of colour. So I decided to go for this. So it's going to be a very tropical vibe, which is kind of cool. I like that. These both plants are from Europe, not Asian, but I think they work well and look really nice. So we're going to have all of these. This is going to be a selection of plants we're going to be using throughout the area. I'll favourite them all in later on, but for the time being, because I'm still doing the Japan area and I've got this theme of these types of stuff. Once I finish the Japan area and adding all the planting and stuff to the Japan area, then I'll unfavourite all the Japan items and just have these items, the China themed plants The plants I'm using for the China themed area in my favourites. And then this is going to probably be a Chinese pangolin habitat. Is the plan. I want to build a big old habitat for pandas, because pandas I feel like need a big habitat. But this is probably going to be the Chinese pangolin habitat. But as you can see, I'm skinned because for some reason I'm always running out of money, and it's kind of annoying. I don't know what's causing me money. I'm just not bringing in money, I don't think. Animal food 30k. Man, it's because like I said, if I go over to here, I guarantee you the food quality will be upped because the game automatically does it. Hasn't been up. Yeah. No, I'll go through and get rid of a bunch of animals. Maybe I need to get a bunch of animals. We've got a few tigers. We've got a bunch of. Oh, why have we got so much gems? Why have we got so many gems block? Okay. I guess we'll get rid of them. Oh, I'm not going to get rid of the pregnant ones, and I'm going to keep the alpha. But everything else can go, I think. Release. Oh, juveniles. Damn it. I got rid of most of them there. I couldn't get rid of some of them because they were juveniles. We cut them off, and then we've got all of these Garo. It's because I've updated their life, and I've upped them too much. So peafowls, you're gonna die. Peafowls aren't too expensive, so I'm not worried about them. Lions are quite expensive to feed, though. You're about to die, so I may as well get rid of you. I'll get rid of you, and then there we go. Just a few animals to get rid of. And what else have you got that we can get rid of? I might end up changing the game to a sandbox, guys. In the end, like it's fun. I did the challenge. I played it whilst it wasn't. I think I've proven that I can do career mode without too much of an issue. The only unfortunate thing is my frames are starting to drop because I have not got the best hardware for my computer. And because of that reason, my game's starting to struggle a little bit running the game, especially when it's raining or whatever. It makes it even harder. Like really struggling. But yeah, but I might change the sandbox. I might not sandbox, but I also might not. I might just see the bushes. Oh, I must just place them. It's like a barrier. That's kind of cool. That's not kind of ugly. I'm just turning towards myself. Yeah. So this area, this China area, is going to probably expand. Maybe it might come out here at some point. Maybe not. I haven't decided. There's space if I want to. If I can't get all the creatures in, but it's going to mostly come up to this end. So it's going to come out to here. So there's going to be a habitat here, here, and here. So it might have to come out there, which is fine. I don't mind too much. It's fine by me. There's quite a few creatures that I wanted anyway. Like if I bring up my notepad for you guys, I brought out the notepad and it bugged out. Basically, what I was going to show you is the creatures that I haven't got yet. The creatures that I'm going to add, the rest of the creatures that are going to be in this theme. So we'll have you got the pandas, the red pandas, you got the camels, and you got the brown bears. Pretty sure that's all of it. I can't bring it up because, like I said, if I bring it up, it will stop the recording because it comes up with some stupid error message. Oddly enough. But yeah, all in all, I'm happy with how things are turning out. But yeah, next episode we'll work on the next habitat, see where things go from there. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more content from me, and I shall catch you all later.